What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here, and sorry about the marker. You can tell the marker's kind of dying, so this is probably my last video I use this marker. But we have a series preview to do now that I did my series review of the Vancouver-Nashville series. Number 1 in the Pacific, Vancouver going up against number 2 in the Pacific, Edmonton. We got a Canadian matchup here. These teams met 4 times during the season, and they know each other pretty well. Meetings in Vancouver on the first day of the season, or one of the first days, on October 11th, 2023. Vancouver wins 8-1 in their home opener. Edmonton did not have a good start to the year, and 3 of their games happened during that horrible start. In Edmonton, then 3 days later, on October 14th, Vancouver wins 4-3. On November 6th, then in Vancouver wins 6-2. And then near the end of the season, on April 13th, Vancouver also wins 3-1. So Vancouver swept the season series. I don't think that's how it's going to go in the playoffs here, as I do have Edmonton winning this series, and that's purely based off, I think it's another time where McDavid and Draisaitl go on a run. Vancouver, this is their first time back in the playoffs. They should be back here in the future. However, I don't think it's their time. If it is, then, well, oh well. But Edmonton does have the experience here. Not many players on the Canucks have played a lot in the playoffs. Of course, they went to round 2 in 2020, but that was 4 years ago now, 4 seasons ago, and 5 seasons ago? No, 4 seasons ago. But so overall, it's been a while since Vancouver's been here. They're just happy to be here at this point. No one expected this out of them this season. A playoff team, I expected them as. A second-round team, no. But for Edmonton, it's about redemption, as they were here last year against Vegas, and they need to get past this stage. Like, they need to get to the conference final and the final while McDavid and Draisaitl are still under their current contracts. These teams met twice before in the playoffs. In 1986, Edmonton won in the first round in the 3-0 series. And then 1992, in the second round, Edmonton won 4-2, and that was a Smythe Division final. Back when they had the Smythe, the Campbell, the Adams, and the Norris. Wait, no, it was the Campbell Conference. The Smythe, the Adams, the Norris, and the Patrick. That was the other one. But, yeah, so Edmonton's won both of the series before. I'm surprised they haven't met more, to be honest. Then again, Vancouver was not very good throughout the 80s, and in the 90s, Edmonton started calming down. When Edmonton was in the playoffs in the late 90s, Vancouver was bad. And then early 2000s, when Vancouver was good, Edmonton was bad. And then Vancouver was good in the 2010s and late 2000s. Edmonton was really bad. This is the first time both of these teams are good in a while, since 1992 probably. Leaders in points. For Vancouver, they only had 3 in the top 50. Besser, in 6 games, had 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Miller, 6 games played, 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points. Hughes, no goals, 5 assists, 5 points. For Edmonton, McDavid leads the way, of course, with 1 goal, 11 assists, 12 points in their 5-game series versus LA. And I didn't even put that up on the board. How silly of me. I'm going to do that real quick because it's going to bug me if I don't. Let me just find those magnets real quick. Nashville and LA. Here we go. And this was 4-2. And this one was 4-1. We're all good now. But, Draisaitl, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points in his 5 games. Bouchard, 1 goal, 8 assists, 9 points in 5 games. Hyman, 7 goals, 1 assist, 8 points in 5 games. Nugent-Hopkins, 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points in 5 games. Edmonton can score. They scored plenty during the Kings series. They scored double the amount of goals the Kings scored. If they can go into this very low scoring game that Vancouver's been playing against Nashville, then we could see either Vancouver's defense stifle the Oilers or possibly Edmonton's up-in-tempo game. Vancouver gets up in the offensive game as well. But we'll see. I'm sure they like to keep it low scoring like they have done. And to do that, they're going to rely on Silovs, who's been taken over as their third-string starter. 2-1 with a .938 save percentage in the series once DeSmith and Demko went down. DeSmith 1-1 with a .911 save percentage. I wrote a 91 save percentage, but .911. And Demko 1-0 with a .917 save percentage. Skinner 4-1 with a .910 save percentage. He was phenomenal against the Kings. Didn't need to be super fantastic when he had that much scoring. But overall, this is a series I think the Oilers are going to win. For my bracket, this is exactly what I had going into it. So far, I'm 5 for 6. Of course, it's 0-0. This is being filmed during the second intermission between the Bruins and Leafs. Still 0-0. It's going to come down to the wire here. The Leafs aren't leading going into the third, so this is going to be a little different than 2013 and 2018, as well as 2019 when the Leafs just got killed that year. So we'll see how that goes overall, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching this preview. This should be the final video of tonight, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.